boxing throwing punches, where the misconception is that boxing is all about your arms, when in essence, and that's what this video is mostly about today, the most important thing in boxing is footwork, all right? Your feet, and that's exactly where we're going to start today. Coach, and if you are an individual who actually cares about technique, then just punching bags and jumping up and down and sweating is not going to be fulfilling to you, it's not going to be appealing to you, and it's not going to work for your type of environment. When it comes to anything we do fitness related, we always look to master the technique, be masters of the technique that we are coaching, and then coach that so that individuals themselves, they're coming to learn. It's a learning experience, and they're experiencing what proper technique is, no matter what class it is, no matter if it's personal training, one-on-one, no matter if it's a group class, no matter if it's corrective exercise, we're always teaching technique, okay? How to best do the movement for safety, but also for effectiveness, how to get the most out of it. So how to best do the movement, how to maximize the exercise, all right? So we're gonna make this real simple today. And one of the, like I was saying, one of the main areas that I've seen people having issues with in the boxing class, again, these are beginners, and this is for beginners, is the quote unquote head movement, right? For instance, we'll start with the basic one, and this one gives a lot of people trouble, which is how to slip a punch. Now, slipping a punch is a boxing terminology. When you say to slip a punch, that comes from the boxing world. So what we're going to do today is take away, just for a moment, take away any boxing terminology and use words and terms that individuals should be more familiar with, because you heard these words before, and it should connect with you a lot easier, meaning the light bulb should go off and you should be able to go, oh, and have that moment of clarity, that moment of the light bulb going off and being connected to what's being coached, what's being taught, so that you can learn, master, and teach it one day yourself. At least apply it when you come to class. All right, so we're going to learn to slip. Now, that's the last time for the next couple of moments that I'm going to say slip, because we're going to change the word slip and we're going to use the word twist. Twist. You've used this word so many different times. You're accustomed to twisting side to side, especially if you're in fitness. You do rotational work and you twist. There's songs, twist and shout, twist. Twist is a word that you could easily come up with the definition for, even if it's not spot on what's in the dictionary. You could tell somebody what twist means. So immediately your mind connects with that word. So we're going to go and work on twisting out the way of a punch. And even though this is called quote unquote head movement, again, the most important thing in boxing is footwork. So that's exactly where we're going to start, is with the feet. Now, if you are in a traditional boxing stance, like I'm in a traditional boxing stance right now, that means that your left foot is going to be forward, left hand forward, and right foot back, okay? So traditional boxing stance, chin always down, all right? Gloves up, don't flare your elbows out, right? Basic stuff. But left foot forward, right hand back. If you're in a southpaw, then for you, you would be the opposite, right foot forward, left foot back, okay? Right there. I'm going to go into the traditional stance with my left foot forward. Now, we're going to focus on twisting the foot, the lead foot, which is, again, my left foot. If you are boxing southpaw, then you would be twisting with your right foot, all right, your front foot. We're going to twist our front foot and only focus on twisting the foot itself, all right? And we're going to do that on the command of the word twist. Twist. means to twist your foot, and we're going to twist our foot towards the inside of our body, the midline of our body, turning our foot towards us, twisting inside as opposed to twisting outside. So we're going to twist inside, turning our toes in towards the midline of our body. So we're in our boxing stance, and on the command twist, that's exactly what we're going to do. Twist. And again, we're focusing on the foot, literally twisting the foot in. Quickly. Twist. 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 Okay? So I'm literally focusing on twisting my foot on the command, quickly, fast twitch, athletically, twisting that foot in. Now you can notice when I twist my foot and I focus really on effectively twisting my foot, that my knee actually twists, right? This is actually a process that we want to happen. It's called ankle, knee, hip. Ankle, knee, hip is how we slip or twist off of a punch, and also ankle, knee, hip is how we throw our own punch, okay? So here we go again. We're going to twist. Focus on your foot and just twist your foot. You've heard this word before, twist. You should feel very comfortable right now. You shouldn't have any question marks in your head going, slip, slip what? What do you mean slip? I don't get it. Twist. Twist your foot, okay? Twist. Twist. Twist, okay? Now, what we're going to do after we're comfortable twisting our foot, now we're going to move our focus to twisting our hip, ankle, knee, hip. Again, we're going to focus on twisting our hip, but we've already established that we're twisting our foot. That's going to continue. You're going to do the exact same thing with your foot, which means your knee will twist, but now you're going to move your focus, your mind and muscle connection to twisting your hip when you hear the word twist. And just like with the foot twisting, and it caused a chain reaction, there will be a chain reaction in the kinetic chain when you twist the hip as well. And you'll see what I mean here shortly, okay? So now the foot is still going to twist automatically because we've already established that. We've already branded that into our head. It's automatic. We can't do anything but twist our foot, all right? Now, on top of that, we're going to add twisting the hip and move our focus to twisting the hip. So on twist, we're going to twist the hip to the inside, all right? Here we go. Twist, 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 twist. Okay. Now, again, this is we're making it as simple as possible for beginners, right? So focusing on twisting the hip and knowing that you're already comfortable twisting your foot, you're doing both at the same time. Now we're actually turning the ankle, knee, and hip. And what happens, if you notice, when we focus on turning that hip, we actually turn the oblique. And because the oblique is turning, your rib cage, because the oblique is turning, so is your head, which is the head movement. Your head is coming off of the midline, right? And I'll do this video again in the gym where I actually set up something that we can have that's pointing straight out so you can see what the midline looks like. But basically, it's straight down the middle right here. We're moving off the midline of those punches. And all we need to do is move an inch. A lot of athletic movements just require explosive movements moving in an inch. That's all you need. Not big movements, not moving in feet, not trying to wind up, but just moving quick, explosively, athletically, and confidently, quick inches, okay? So now if you watch my head on this midline, when I focus on twisting my hip here, I'm going to automatically twist my rib cage and my head's going to come off the midline, okay? So here we go. Twist, 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 twist. That's the head movement. What it is not is me trying to move my head. You know what I'm saying? Like do the wop or do the snake. We're not dancing here, all right? Even though, like dancing, it does require some type of coordination and rhythm, athleticism, confidence. All right, so twist, right? By twisting inside, once you perfect that, what you've just done is did an inside slip. So now that you're comfortable twisting, I can now give you the boxing terminology, which is slip. So now we come back and we say slip. We're going to slip inside, okay? Everything is the same as twist, but now we're just going to say slip. Here we go. slip, 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 okay? That's the same movement, by the way, starting with the foot. It's all starting with the foot, right? Again, boxing is all about footwork. You get the feet right, everything else follows. We build up from the floor through the core, okay? That's how we work. Now, just like I can slip like this, I can actually throw punches out of this. Like if you ever had trouble throwing a hook, well, just twist inside and throw your hook. There you go. It's not you going like this, like I see a lot of beginners do, trying to pull their hand and circle around. No, you just twist. It's the same movement. So the same way that you can slip inside of a punch, you can throw a hook. Right? That would be your left hook, your lead hook if your left foot is forward, and if you were southpaw, it would be boom, this way. All right? So, hook, slip, hook, slip. That's a left hook. You can also throw a jab off of that. Right? So, you can slip and throw punches just by getting that footwork correct. And now, though, the technique will be on point, and for beginners, this is an easy way to get that. Now, to slip the opposite way, right, we would just twist and go through the same method that we use for the front foot, we would do for the back foot. The difference with the back foot is my heel is going to slightly be up, not up to where I'm pushing myself forward towards the camera, but I'm still sinking my hips. Knees are comfortably bent, all right? But I'm up a little bit more on the punch pad of my foot so I can punch, boom, 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 right? But to slip this punch, all I'm gonna do is twist that foot, twist, and then I twist the hip. And I can even come back with the left hook. That's a counter, right? But again, twist, 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 right? Hook. That's the right hook. Hook. Twist, hook, right? It's just, and what's really going on is we're shifting the weight from one hip to the other, okay? That is a very important component of boxing. So we work from our feet and start working up to our hips. The hips are equally important as the feet. But we can't move our hips properly and transfer weight properly if our feet are not right, okay? If we're out of boxing stance, if we're turning our knee but our foot is straight, it's gonna lock our hip in a position we don't want it in. So we have to be able to have proper footwork so then we can really use the most dangerous part of our body where the power is coming from, which is the hips. Glutes, quads as well, but those hips, right? Violent hips equal violent punches. All right, so when I twist this way from my left hip, I'm actually transferring my weight to my right hip. And when I twist this way, I'm transferring that weight, like hitting a baseball, I'm transferring the weight to my left hip. Just throwing a right hand punch is just like a right hand baseball player hitting the baseball. Weight starts back here and we shift that weight there, okay? So here we go, twist. Now that's slipping the punch, slipping outside, right? All we did is started with a twist, and now we can say, okay, slip to your left, slip, slip, slip. Focusing on turning my hip, twisting my hip inside. But first and foremost, that foot has to twist. Twist, slip, right? Either way, it works the same. All right. So those are basic slips, basic terminologies for slips. Again, make sure you like the video, subscribe, practice it. And if you are a member, I will see you in the gym, perfecting these things in the gym, against the bags, on the focus mitts, with me, and in class doing our thing. Next video, I will show you guys how to roll, but don't worry about the term roll right now because I'm going to give you a term that you'll be able to identify with, and we're going to build from the ground up. Okay? We're going to make your technique better in every aspect of your fitness. So if you come to us for weight loss, if you come to us for muscle gain, if you come to us for athletic training, which we do a lot of. If you come to us to take classes that you're interested in, and that class happens to be boxing, we're still going to teach you the proper technique, and we're going to find ways to make the average individual, beginners, feel comfortable and build those individuals up so that they can at least move effectively. You don't have to be the best professional in the world, but we do want you to have proper technique and be better than the rest of the bums out there who don't care about technique, because we definitely do. This is TTBFC. You are a member of TTBFC. Welcome to the TTBFC family. Mindset is the most important set. Train the brain and the body will follow. Let's get it.